Hey there, viewers! We all use rosemary as a seasoning for our foods. Rosemary essential oil, on the other hand, has been an ingredient in traditional medicines for years. This green herb holds a lot of great health benefits. In today's video, we'll be discussing those benefits. Can rosemary oil improve brain function? Can it decrease stress and increase alertness? Can rosemary oil protect you against food poisoning? We'll be talking about all this and more. Number 1. Enhance brain function. The Greeks and Romans used rosemary as a way to improve memory. Did you know that Greek students wore rosemary garlands when studying for exams? In ancient times, it was believed that rosemary enhances thinking and concentration. These days, we aren't sure about the garlands, but rosemary essential oil might help. Studies suggest that inhaling rosemary oil can break down the brain chemical acetylcholine, which is important for thinking and memory. In an interesting study, young adults were asked math questions in a room sprayed with rosemary oil. Surprisingly, their speed and accuracy increased. Also, when their blood was examined, there was an elevated level of rosemary compounds. This indicated that rosemary can enter your body through breathing. Studies also show that breathing rosemary essential oil may help your memory as you age. It may be able to improve brain function in older people with dementia. Which fruits, nuts, and drinks have you added to your diet? Sound off in the comment section below and start a conversation with our Bestie community. Number 2. Alleviate pain. If you have muscle soreness, sprains, and headaches, rosemary oil can help reduce pain. In ancient times, this herb was used as a pain reliever. In a study, stroke survivors with shoulder pain were given rosemary aromatherapy with acupuncture for 20 minutes twice daily. They experienced a 30% reduction in pain compared to those who didn't receive rosemary. Studies also show that rosemary oil is more effective than the common over-the-counter pain medicine acetaminophen. It's good to massage the oil of the affected area. Never apply any concentrated essential oil directly on the skin. Add 5 drops of rosemary to 1 teaspoon of coconut or olive oil. Apply this mixture and gently massage it over the affected area. Number 3. Promotes hair growth. The most common type of hair loss condition is male pattern baldness. Many of you are going through it. Around half of men will deal with it by the age of 50. Thinning of hair, especially at an early age, can affect your self-esteem. Here's some good news. Rosemary oil can help treat androgenetic alopecia by slowing down testosterone, which targets hair follicles. Minoxidil solution is a hair growth remedy used to treat male pattern baldness. When diluted, rosemary oil was massaged onto the scalp of men twice daily for 6 months. After a while, there was an increase in hair thickness similar to minoxidil. Also, rosemary is easier to tolerate as it causes less scalp itching. Just like androgenetic alopecia, there's another condition characterized by patchy hair loss known as alopecia areata. Studies have shown that rubbing rosemary oil blend onto the scalp resulted in major improvements in hair loss. To use rosemary oil on your hair, add 5 drops to 1 teaspoon of any carrier oil. Apply this on your scalp and massage it. You can rinse it or leave it in. You can also mix rosemary oil with your shampoo, conditioner, or other hair treatments. Add 20 to 30 drops of rosemary oil for every 1 ounce of product, and use the shampoo as you usually do. You can also add rosemary oil to your homemade shampoo. Feel like you're missing out? Make sure you join our millions of viewers by hitting that subscribe button and staying up to date on all our great Bestie content. Number 4. Acts as bug repellent. Mosquitoes are still very active and they make it awfully hard to go for a walk. What's better than getting rid of them with a natural repellent? Rosemary oil is very effective in repelling mosquitoes. It also repels certain blood-sucking insects that spread harmful viruses and bacteria. You'll be amazed to know that rosemary oil has the longest repellent effect on the same mosquitoes that spread Zika virus. You can make your own rosemary mosquito repellent. Just add 10 to 20 drops of rosemary essential oil to a carrier liquid such as coconut oil, olive oil, or distilled water. You can also add a few drops of other mosquito repelling oils like citronella or lemongrass for enhanced effect. Store this mixture in a spray bottle and spray it on the skin whenever needed. Additionally, rosemary oil has the potential to kill insects and pests that invade your garden. When rosemary oil-based pesticide was sprayed on vegetable plants, it reduced the population of 2-spotted spider mites by 52% without affecting the plants. Also, a spray of 10% rosemary oil is found to be equally effective as the insecticide used to control the spread of black-legged ticks. Number 5. Improves circulation. Do you often feel tingling, numbness, and stinging pain in your limbs? This can be due to poor circulation. Rosemary oil can help increase it. Some people experience cold hands and feet. They have a condition called Raynaud disease, which hurts circulation. Research suggests that massaging rosemary oil blend helps warm the fingers more in comparison to neutral oils. What happens when you massage your hands and feet with rosemary oil blend? It basically warms the blood and makes it easy to reach fingers and toes easily by expanding blood vessels. Number 6. Decrease stress. When you have an exam or important presentation the next day, it's obvious your stress levels will skyrocket. Inhaling rosemary oil can help you combat stress. In an interesting study, nursing students were made to inhale rosemary oil before and during test time. There was a decrease in their pulse by 9%. In another study, subjects sniffed rosemary oil for 5 minutes. Surprisingly, their levels of the stress hormone cortisol lowered by 23%. Elevated levels of cortisol are not good for you. It can lead to many health issues, including insomnia and suppressed immune function. Are you experiencing sleep issues? Do you often forget where you kept your car keys? All these can be signs of stress. To learn more, you might want to watch our video on 11 silent stress signs that are killing you slowly. Now back to our discussion on rosemary oil. Number 7. Increase alertness. Speaking of stress, rosemary oil can also help you feel more alert, energetic, and cheerful. It's been used in folk medicine to reduce fatigue and mental stress. Inhaling rosemary oil can decrease your drowsiness and refresh you mentally. If you apply diluted rosemary oil on the skin, you'll feel more attentive and alert than if you used another type of oil. Number 8. Decrease joint inflammation. Rosemary oil can help reduce things like rheumatoid arthritis. With this disease, your immune system attacks your body's tissues, including your knees and joints. This is done through inflammation. Usually, 15-minute knee massages with rosemary oil blend can lower inflammatory knee pain. Just remember that it needs to be done multiple times a day. Number 9. Fights cancer. This is one of the bigger benefits. Studies suggest that rosemary oil has potential antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. These can slow down the growth of cancer cells and stop it from spreading. Number 10. Improves liver and digestive health. Rosemary oil can enhance your liver health. It basically activates your body's antioxidants, which protect the liver. Rosemary also increases the release of bile, which is needed for fat digestion, and improves your digestive health. Number 11. Prevents food poisoning. If food is contaminated by infectious organisms, eating it can lead to food poisoning. Because of the antimicrobial nature of rosemary oil, it can kill certain bacteria and other pathogens that cause this poisoning. You need very tiny amounts of food-grade oil for this. Reminder, never consume any essential oil. Instead, you can mix dried rosemary in a cup of boiled water and drink it several times a day. Number 12. Reduces side effects of antibiotics. This is done by elevating their effectiveness and lowering the dose. It also works against antibiotic-resistant bacteria by making their cell walls weak. This results in easy drug entry. Rosemary essential oil can be inhaled or applied, but only after proper dilution. For children, just add 1 drop of essential oil. For adults, add 3 to 6 drops of essential oil per 1 tablespoon of carrier oil. There are so many great oils out there that enhance your health. Would you like to learn more about edible oils with amazing health benefits? Let's keep the conversation going with a couple more videos, shall we? Here's what you need to know. Check out what having half a tablespoon of olive oil can do for your body. You can also try our video on what having coconut oil every day for a week will do to your body. Go ahead, click one, or better yet, watch both and learn about the incredible health benefits of olive and coconut oil. Did you know about the benefits of rosemary oil before watching this video? Let us know in the comments below.